What is up, guys? We're on American Farming, and there was a free new content pack just dropped a couple days ago. Now, the two main tractors in the pack is the Versatile 935 four-wheel drive, a legendary tractor. I forgot exactly what year this thing is. And then we got a Versatile 305, which is like a mid-2000s tractor. Now, to run you guys through the specs on these, first of all, there's four other implements they'll be showing off, but here's the two main tractors. Now, to clarify, this is a free available pack, so you don't have to pay anything to download it. Obviously, you have to purchase the tractor in-game for 105,000 in-game dollars, but otherwise, everything's free. So, this runs 330 horsepower, which should get you be able to pull some primary tillage implements, and I think the big case field cultivator, which requires 300 horsepower. So this will be perfect for that. 25 mile an hour top speed, 185 gallon fuel tank. And then if we go to the Versatile 305, there are no tire options. This tractor was mainly ran with front duals and rear duals, a lot you see in pictures, so there are no tire options. It's got 305 horsepower, which again gets you able to pull, I think, the big case field cultivator, 110 gallon fuel tank, 25 mile an hour top speed. Okay, now one of the four implements in the pack is a Top Air 1600 gallon sprayer. So 1600 gallon on wheels, dual tires you can get, or you can get tracks with a sprayer, and then you can get red or green across it. So I'll go green, and I'm just gonna stick with dual tires when we buy this thing. And then this is something everybody's been asking for, a fuel trailer. It's a squad built branded fuel trailer, holds 990 gallons. And then there's two other implements which are trailers. So we got a sprayer transport trailer, which will actually haul your sprayer, like your self-propelled sprayer, you can haul on this trailer. And then it's got 3,200 gallon, like a hot load chemical tank on the front, so you can tender your sprayer when it's in the field. So we'll try that out. And then lastly, there's a nurse trailer that could be pulled. It could technically be pulled behind a semi or a pickup truck because it's gooseneck. And this holds 2,600 gallons on there. Okay, so first thing I want to top out. Okay, so first thing I want to check out in the free content pack is probably the Versatile 305 and the sprayer. We're going to put on some pre-emerged nitrogen, just see how the sprayer works. We'll test the fuel tank, some of these tender trailers, and then I really want to put this 935. It has a PTO on the back. Check this out. It's got a PTO on the back. We're currently harvesting some corn at the same time we're planting, but I want to put this on a grain cart and run the Versatile 935 on a grain cart. Okay, we'll fire up the 305. I'm going to hook her up to the Top Air, which I didn't go for tracks. I kind of like duals a little better. Obviously, if you're trying to get compaction, the tracks are probably going to be better, but I don't know. I like the duals on this thing, so that's what we're running. I'm going to head to the field, and then I'm going to load the tender trailer full of liquid nitrogen, and we're going to put down our 32% across that field. And if you look at the tires, everything is a row crop. So you got your row crop front duals on the rear, and then you got your row crop duals, which line up perfectly with the tires. So you can technically use this for post-application or anything you want. Since it's got a 1,600 gallon tank too, I mean, you can hold a really good amount of product. I know, we're harvesting corn while we're planting. I know it's a little weird. Okay, now I've got the Max D tender trailer all loaded down. It's gonna end up being pretty, I mean, when you get liquid nitrogen on this trailer, it gets being pretty heavy. So that's why we got the tandem axle on this. And I think those axles, don't quote me on it, are like 10 or 12K axles. So should be able to hold the weight, but I mean, this thing's gonna get heavy behind the pickup. We'll fill her up, and then it just takes you directly liquid nitrogen. Just gonna load this thing down. There we go. Now I do have a question for you guys. What other stuff like DLC content coming out would you guys like to see in this game? Some of the stuff is like tough for us to do on our end. Like certain licenses, certain brands are just extremely tough. But what other content or DLC would you guys like to see come to American Farming? Let me know down in the comments. I read them all. Okay, so we're just gonna cut across the field. I'm just gonna like park the tender trailer just right along the edge, and then we should be in close distance to the sprayer, and then we'll just hit this button to load liquid nitrogen from the tender trailer into here. There we go, perfect. 1,600 gallon in there, and I think that trailer held like 2,400 gallon if I remember correctly. Unfolder. This is a 90 or 120 foot boom. I think it's a 90 foot boom, and it goes about 10 mile an hour across the field is what she'll do. If you want to be extremely efficient farming, putting down liquid nitrogen with your sprayer is one of the best ways to do it. Anhydrous works good, urea works good, but I mean, a 90 foot boom across here at 10 mile an hour, you can cover acres pretty darn quick with this thing. What's next?
Tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5. Happy with the simple life.
And that field is done pretty darn quick. I should have ran a timer on that, but we knocked that out pretty darn quick with 305. Actually, one sec. Even though this is maybe not the most realistic thing, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna hook the fuel trailer up to it and drag it over to the farm. Even though, I mean, theoretically, you can pull your fuel trailer behind a tractor. So we're pulling this thing over to the farm. That way we have the fuel trailer at the farm. Just a little bit of overkill here. Oh boy. But seriously, a lot of people have been asking for a fuel trailer. So we need to get one in game. Finally got one in game. This is going to work good for a lot of people. I do like the cab view of the 935. I like sitting in the cab, especially once we get rolling coal in here on it. That'll be pretty darn cool. And there's the top air and the versatile 305 over there. Okay, so the fuel trailer, most of you guys know how to fill this up. You just pull by your fuel tanks. Just pull up next to them, and I think you'll get 2 different triggers. Yep, there we go. So one shows, just in case you get screwed up, one shows the fuel gauge, that's for the tractor, but then one shows the tank, and the trailer in the tank is for the fuel trailer. So you can fill that one also. So we'll throw fuel on that one. That'll actually probably end up taking a while to fill. For now, I'm just going to drop this off right at the front, right at the front of the shed. There we go. And since this thing has a PTO, we're going to hook up to the grain cart. I think this is going to work. Oh yeah, there we go. I've got some beans in there. I've got to dump out some beans so we can get some corn in there. So I've got these wagons over here. I'll probably end up just dumping the beans into them. There we go. We'll dump out the beans. Oh, don't tell me I fill it. Oh my gosh, I filled it all the way up. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, I know I've got a little bit of corn in the front wagon, so that means I got to pull the 1206 over here, pull it forward, and then dump out that wagon. Fire up the 120. The nice thing about this tractor, it's articulated and it turns super tight. Like, the turning radius is insane on this tractor. It's pretty crazy. Okay, we're going to cut across this field, head out. I've got the 9240 and a 16-row head combine corn out here. It's full. We do have another grain cart out here, but I really want to use the 935, so we're going to use this on a grain cart. I'm sorry, 715. We're using the 935, going a little old school. I don't know if you guys know, but this is the biggest field in American farming. I think it's like 60 real-life acres, which for a mobile game is absolutely insane. Other mobile games have like, 1 acre fields, 2 acre fields. It's like, holy crap, 60 acres is insane. And there's the combine. It's completely full. I think it holds like 380 or 400 bushels. I'm going to pull underneath this thing, unload her, and then get the hired worker back going. And combine is starting to fill up again. We're going to do some unload on the go. I'll catch them here. And then we'll drop her down to first gear. There we go. We are doing it. We are rolling. This is just like cheap horsepower, this tractor, because I forgot how much it exactly costs in game, but compared to some of the other tractors, if you're trying to be super efficient, it might be a little smarter, especially getting started off running this versus like a higher horsepower tractor when you're getting started off at least. And there we go. We're fully loaded. I'm just probably, if I can reach it, I'm probably going to end up just dumping this in the big Balzer grain cart we got over here for now, because this has like half a load of corn in it. Oh, let's see. I don't know if it's going to reach, though. It should. There we go. Perfect. And then last but not least, so if you get this bad boy, it holds 32 or 3600 gallons. I got to look again. But basically, if you have a semi, you hook it up to here, and it's just all in one. So you got your liquid on it. You got your actual liquid storage on it. And then on top of that, let me hop in her. On top of that, you can load up your self-propelled sprayer. Like pull type, I don't think it's going to load up on here. I haven't tried it, but I'm assuming it's not going to load up on here. But take your self-propelled sprayer, load her up on the trailer, and then you can go around all your fields like an all-in-one setup, which ends up working pretty good. I got to get lined up a little better here. But this is, I mean, this is like if you're BTO status, Load her up on the trailer, and it just automatically gets up on there. And perfect. And actually, oh yeah. And the semi's fast, goes 50 mile an hour. But anyways guys, thanks for watching. I wanted to do a video covering this free content update pack. If you have American Farming, you can download the free content upgrade pack for free. And then if you're interested in American Farming, definitely check it out. Download link is down below. Thanks for watching guys, and we'll see you in the next one.